Hello everyone and welcome back to Jenna Voice. So today's video is going to be all about foods and drinks that singers should avoid and my sort of thoughts and personal experiences on those foods and drinks. So what food and drinks should singers avoid? Well, I think the most common ones include dairy products, caffeinated products, and temperature related products. As far as my experience goes, I incorporate all of these products in my diet probably daily, and I have not noticed a significant difference in my voice and how it's working and functioning. I know some other singers who take these sort of guidelines extremely seriously, who will avoid certain food groups, certain food and drink items before an upcoming performance. But I typically don't do that, and here is why. First of all, if you don't know, I'm from Wisconsin, so dairy products is kind of an important food group in my life. It always has been. I'm usually having yogurt and or cheese every single day, and it's just part of my daily diet. And I have not noticed any sort of significance in increased phlegm or difficulty singing while having these products in my diet. Same thing with caffeine. I don't think I'm an extremely heavy caffeine drinker, but I do like to start my day with that morning cup of coffee. And if I'm starting early and have a lot going on, I usually take a travel mug with caffeinated green tea and honey to sip throughout the early morning and afternoon. And that has worked fine for me. With this being said, I think it's important to notice that these are all foods and drinks that I'm used to having in my diet, that I've been ingesting for years and have not had adverse side effects to my vocal abilities. While these things work for me, that obviously doesn't mean they will work for you. I think the important thing to do is to check what you are eating normally and drinking normally, and seeing if any of those items are having an effect on you. Some signs that foods or drinks may be affecting your voice include extreme phlegminess, vocal constriction or a tightening of your muscles, feeling like they're really difficult to relax and move easily, or extreme dryness. If you're experiencing these symptoms, I think it's definitely worth a check into your diet. However, if you're experiencing more extreme symptoms like strong vocal fatigue or vocal pain, I think that's worth seeing a doctor for. There are some things that are not food related that are worth seeing a medical professional for, so if you aren't sure, it never hurts to go and see an ear, nose, and throat doctor to be sure what your problem is. I think my biggest takeaway with food and drink for a singer is to find what works for you. Every single person is different. Everyone reacts to different foods and drinks differently. So check your own body and see what's working for you. I really don't think it's worth getting extremely concerned when you come across an article that says, these are all the foods and drinks you must avoid to be a healthy singer. If you're used to having those in your diet and you've not noticed any significance in your vocal abilities after ingesting them. In addition, as any singer should be, we're usually drinking a ton of water throughout the day. And honestly, if you're drinking water before, during, and after your meals, it's going to flush away the majority of the foods and other drinks that you've ingested. So I think it's really difficult for a specific food group to really have an effect on your voice unless you're ingesting high amounts of it directly before going to sing. Obviously, I'm not going to be chugging a milkshake right before going to a performance. That's not realistic. So moderation is key for everything. Find out what works for you, and I say don't stress about every single thing you eat on a day-to-day basis. All right, you guys, I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with your friends if you think it might help them. I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic, so please leave a comment down below on your experience with certain foods and drinks, and share what has worked for you and what hasn't worked for you. As always, please subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.